What happens when boxing's most infamous rivalry takes center stage under the brightest lights in a plot twist no one saw coming? Floyd Mayweather is stepping out of retirement to face his former protege Gervonta "Tank" Davis, but here's the kicker: Floyd isn't going it alone. He's got the help of none other than Terran Bud Crawford to prepare for what could be the most personal and explosive fight of his career. Yeah, you read that right. Crawford, one of the most skilled fighters of this generation, is teaming up with Floyd to take down Tank. Why? Well, let's just say the bad blood between Tank and Bud has been simmering for years, and recent events have turned that beef into a full-on firestorm. First, let's talk about how this fight even came to be. Tank Davis, one of boxing's biggest stars, recently announced that he plans to retire after 2025. Is it the next year? I'm out of it. After that second fight you're out of it? Yeah, could to elaborate on that? Out of the sport after that second fight? I know I'm a win bro and I could tell you my fights. That's right, this is the final chapter of his career, but instead of going out with a bang, fans have been frustrated by his choice of opponents. That's next fight is against Lamont Roach. Why was it so easy when he fought Frank Martin? Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight. When I'm in there he's going to be a different fighter. When he's fighting me, whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds, but I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance I'm going to try to knock his head off. Now, Roach is a solid fighter, but he's not exactly the huge caliber name fans were hoping for. Many believe that with so little time left in his career, Tank should be chasing legacy-defining fights against elite opponents. I don't know Lehman Roach, but you know, when you look at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at these other fighters that he should really be fighting, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire. Yeah, so don't come. So yeah, but don't come at me and go, oh yeah, let's give it all, be you big bollocks, and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick and then make out like we want the fight, and then we send an offer over and then you F for 15 million and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do all that. Do you know, I mean, it was a real offer. That was true then. It was a real offer we offered. I said, listen, you keep talking, my promoter is going to get back to you in 48 hours, 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over, but was it didn't let him out to play his Boston, let him out, that's it. So he wants to talk about 50 million first offer. There was room to negotiate, of course there was. He's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiate means, and while the Roach fight might feel like a tune-up, Tank delivered a game-changer immediately after a showdown with Floyd Mayweather himself. A new deal, 7-fight deal, which is music for the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about on those 7 names? Whoever you name, they could be in it. If I name some fighters, can you say yes or no? Yeah, Shakur Stevenson, yeah. Ryan Garcia, yeah. Devin Haney, yeah. Isaac Cruz, yeah. But they're 2 people I already beat already. But yeah, Errol Spence. Outside of ring, Floyd Mayweather, yeah. September, no. T. Lopez, yeah. Out of all of those guys, who do you think is the most difficult opponent for you? Floyd Mayweather. This fight is more than just a battle for bragging rights, it's a chance for Tank to prove he's more than just Floyd's creation, and for Floyd it's an opportunity to remind the world why he's called the best ever, while potentially handing Tank his first loss. I didn't have to have 70 fights or 150 fights, 300 fights did I not beat the most world champions? Yes you did. Okay, and in the least amount of fights? Yes you did. Who got the highest gate? El Mayweather. Who made the most money? You did. Who was the most accurate fighter of all time? You were. So it's basically saying that the greatest of all time. Okay, all the tension between Floyd and Tank has been brewing for years. What started as a mentor-mentor relationship quickly turned sour as Tank's star began to rise. I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza, and the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, this is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you. He got him a Jeep. At the time Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep 4x4. He basically said, I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you, And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Ben, with what I for real. That's what I was told at the time. So Floyd, who played a significant role in building Tank's career, reportedly felt unappreciated. Tank, on the other hand, Wanted to step out of Floyd's shadow and establish his own identity in the sport. Set you off that you was like I got to do that. A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do, he said, so you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like oh like he was going at me and I knew for sure he was going at me, that's why I went at him. It's no for me to go at Floor. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, cause it's I feel like why. God, I don't say love hate, but it's been like the last interview. You showed them love this week, it was whatever, but is that sometimes like is it just like big bro little bro seeing things different, or what is it to know he just don't never he felt as though I'm at that point where as though I pass him and I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you see bro, yeah, that build that I'm talking about, yeah, oh that's a part of he don't know about that yet, but that's bigger than his deal, damn wow. And y'all just and I'm just releasing that's exclusive bigger than Floyd deal, yeah, don't cap, __. That's a lot of bread, you'll see it's going to come out. Things came to a head when Tank cut ties with Mayweather Promotions. Has the time come? Got to ask you this, has the time come for Tank Davis to take control of his own career and leave Mayweather Promotions? It don't necessarily have to be leave me or promotion about this. Become that man, handle your own responsibility, your own priorities. So I feel as though it's my career, so I feel as though I need to be the one that control my career, you know what I mean? So and it's time, you know what I mean? Everybody don't need to had them training wheels on them forever, they trying to ride their own bike without training. This split wasn't exactly that simple, with Tank publicly accusing Floyd of trying to control his career and keep him in line, but it didn't stop there. Both men have taken subtle jabs at each other in interviews and social media posts, fueling speculation about a potential fight, and now it's finally happening. Here's where things get even spicier. Floyd's decision to work with Crawford has sent shock waves through the boxing world. Spectacular. You see me wink at you. After all, Crawford and Tank have their own history of bad blood. It all started at the Ring Magazine gala. Tank's absence from the guest list wasn't just a casual oversight, it was the map that lit the music fuse. Crawford, never one to shy away from stirring the pot, used the moment to call out Tank in a high but stinging way that had everyone, music talking. The dig didn't go unnoticed, and Tank, known for his fiery personality, wasted no time clapping back online. Now let's be real, Crawford doesn't need to fight Tank. Tank gave a little prediction on the fight. Talk about Harold has a metal shield, have a glass shield. Talk about the punch, what you think it's did he get it in the future? I mean, you came up to 35 real guys, everyone about Errol Fi, the winner of Canelo and Jay. Did you ever do that too much? What, so you got Canelo winning then? Right, and fighting once he's already cemented his place in history as an undisputed champion in 2 weight classes and one of the best pound-for-pound fighters of all time, but that doesn't mean he's letting this slide. How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catch weight that ain't no catch? You come up to 47, not even entertaining the catch weight. No, I'm not. He's a champ. Throw 2 undefeated. What out? Come on man, tell me what belt boxing. You forgot Dion Haney is undisputed. Dion Haney got all the belts. He did, champ, nobody else to champ. I'm going come up here where the big boys at. All right, I'll welcome him instead of stepping into the ring with Tank himself. Crawford is channeling his energy into helping Floyd. Why? Because Bud would love nothing more than to see Tank take an L, and who better to deliver that loss than Floyd Mayweather? For Tank, this fight comes at a critical moment in his career. With only a year left before retirement, every fight counts. Are you retiring trash? What changed? What made trash garbage? If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD who will bent, something should have happened throughout the time, because when I saw at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like, talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment.